That name, Iiniskim, it's a very holy word. A word meaning buffalo, an animal put on earth by someone greater than us. Some people call it the sacred mountain that gives life. This is where we have these dances to honor creation. Dress up for it as beautiful as you can. And that's the way they think about creation. Beautiful colors, always illustrating our faith.
To Canada and Banff, Alberta! Just to let you know, the Sacred Tribal is for everybody. When we gather like this, we want everybody to have a good time. So we invite you to come down at any time. Please come down and enjoy the dancing with our dancers here.
Words aren't always as simple as they seem, but to me, I guess what cross-cultural means to me is how we're making an effort to come together to promote inclusiveness through different cultures instead of exclusiveness. Inclusiveness has always been important to our people. I know a long time ago from the stories I hear, the Blackfoot people, they were very respectful of our neighbors and to take them in, adopt people into their tribes, and take them in. And so cross-cultural, to me, I guess, is more of a bridging whatever's separating them, whatever that gap is that's separating them, bring them together and try to figure out how you can mingle in a good way, because we all got to share this land today in a more contemporary side. So bringing that cross-cultural experience together is a good thing. So I guess more or less something like that.
I would like all the ladies on this side of the red line and all the men on this side of the red line, okay? So switch lines, and then you're going to form a line. You saw the dancers earlier face the crowd, and they're going to select one guy and one lady champion, okay? You guys move down that way a little bit so we can see them. All right, ladies, you're going to go pick one, and we're going to split the cash. How much we got? Remind me again, where you're from? Czech Republic. All right, and your name is? Jana. Jana? All right.
It's open to anyone that wants to come in and celebrate. There's no restrictions on it. Everyone is welcome to join in if they want. Yes, they don't have to have regalia. We all come from one race with many colors, different colors of people, and so we know different from each other.
Dancers, they're going to select one of you. One of you will be our champion. Who's it going to be? All right! Hey, what's your name, sir?
Dylan.
Dylan, where you from?
Red Deer.
Red Deer? Gee, that's a long way, man. All right, here's our champion. I want to find out where everybody, I know you're from.
I don't know if it's just the scenery or the mountain, anything, but here it just gives off a really good vibe, a really good energy. You walk into the building and you can just feel the spirit out there. Everybody enjoys themselves. There's even non-Aboriginal people out there dancing during the intertribals. It's open to everybody. You don't need to be in regalia. You can just go out there anytime, intertribals or round dances. The only thing you can't go out is during the contest.
Here in Banff, there's a lot of visitors that maybe haven't been to a powwow before, so our job is to educate and inform and keep the crowd going.
Powwow is a name given by the English people to express what the natives celebrate. It's well practiced all over Canada and the United States. And this is our way of life. To illustrate, I believe in someone greater than us. We celebrate gifts of life.
Junior traditional dancers, get out there. Please, yeah. Well, what do you think there, Mr. Third Class? Are they
Usually at any powwow here around here, there's 7 categories, 3 female and 4 male, and there's they break them down into age groups. So here today at this powwow we have 23 categories. There's the juniors that 7 to 12, and then we have the teen categories, which is 13 to 17. The adults is 18 to, I believe it's 54 here, and then the golden age 55 plus. The 3 categories in the girls would be the jingle, traditional, and fancy. And then with the males, we would have the traditional, grass, fancy, and the prairie chicken.
Mainly, if you listen carefully to the drum beats, take the ladies' traditional. Drum beats generally a little slower, a little quieter. Well, not quieter, but just an easy pace. And then you get into the fancy where it's a little fast. The drum beats fast, loud. And they even have little tricks in the drumming to try and throw the dancers off. Because most of the powwows, they're judged, like here today. They're all judged, so they're looking for flaws in the performance. So they're keeping close attention to the dance steps, making sure they're in time with the beat.
Make some noise out there. Come on, Banff, Alberta. We are here to powwow and have a good time.
So Tiny Tots is 5 and under, and that's just like giving back to them, encouraging them. Some places they do have like tiny specials for Tiny Tots. I know like they would give away bikes or just little toys, and that's just kind of like an encouragement to keep them going. Our kids have been dancing ever since, even before they can walk. So it's just something special to carry on with them.
Our visitors to help us out with that as well. We're going to be showing you a few different dance moves.
They're all equal, and that they're as a young person, a baby or 1, 2, 3, up to a 6-year-old, it's almost next to intimidating to get out there, and especially a lot of people to look at you. And so we want to start off our young people in a good way, so that they could continue this life and the powwow way of life.
The drummers for this weekend, they're invited drums only. A lot of powwows, they just invite just whoever wants to show up. Whoever wants to come and compete if there's a competition, like in a competitive powwow, a competition powwow, a lot of drums come from far away to go compete for, big money. And then you have traditional powwows, which is a little different. People just show up just because they want to, and they want to have a good time and, enjoy themselves, to the more the roots of the powwow, where it came from when we didn't really have that monetary system that was in there. We had more of a trade goods system, and that was more of the traditional side.
They practice, they know each other. These guys are professionals, they've been singing all their lives. And usually an experienced singer can just about sit with any drum group and at least pick up the drum beat pretty fast.
Every song is different that they sing, so there's literally hundreds of songs that are being sung here. The different types of drum beats and songs for the different dancing and that.
It takes a lot of discipline to actually remember the right song when you're supposed to sing it. Now, we don't always pick the right song. We might pick a wrong song and we think, oh, we kind of messed up on it. But that's part of singing as well. Later on in life, when we sit at the drum, we're there to, as we say it, sing for the people, and that's the ideals that a lot of us singers still carry today. And it's hard to balance that with the competitive side. When you're competing, everybody always wants to do good in the competitive side. There's that little bit of tug and pull between those two worlds, the more traditional and then the contemporary, which is a tough balance to make. So to keep themselves coordinated, you just gotta make the best balance you can and try to keep discipline and respect the drum at all times as much as you can, and try to get your songs ready beforehand as much as you can. Sometimes you might get put on the spot and you got to think of a song right away. That's why you usually have the lead singer or one of the main guys that have that gift of song.
We disappeared for a little bit, but it made a revision about 15, 20 years ago. And now it is danced throughout North America. All the nations dance this style now. So we are honored, ladies and gentlemen, because now Jesus is right here in front of us, who will be competing for the honors of being declared the Powwow champion here in Banff 2018. Individually to go out there and pick two. Eli Snow, come on out, Eli. You're gonna pick two dancers. And once you've selected your two, you bring them over here to your name. We're down to 8. Now the same judges will be selecting our champion in the Pound Makers Chicken Dance Special right here in beautiful downtown Banff. for sponsoring the Chicken Dinner Special for our family. We really appreciate their support. To our first place winner, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mr. Seth Cardinal. Give him a round of applause. Don't run away, guys. We're going to do an honor song right here. And second place, I believe, was Gus Caffro, ladies and gentlemen, from the Black Tribe. And third place was Clay Goodstriker from the Black Tribe. Our champion.
The prize money itself, how it works is Elder Tom started the first year where they, the top 3 from each category, they would pick an envelope randomly, and there's different, basically first, second, and third, different prize money. So it's kind of luck of the draw kind of thing. All depends what envelope you get.
Someone never won money in the powwows, they get a chance to pick the first place. So this is, I think, myself, that's only right.